Here we are, the Evans City Cemetery in Evans City, Pennsylvania. And this is the opening filming locale featured in George Romero's 1968 classic, Night of the Living Dead. It's a very cold mid-March day in 2024. It's in the mid-20s and my hands are numb. In any event, the movie opens with Johnny and Barbara driving up this road here on the other side of the chapel. It's 56 years ago now. Actually, the movie came out 56 years ago, so it was filmed 57 years ago, I believe, in 67. But this is a very steep incline. I mean, I figured it would be given what happens in the movie and the car coasts down the hill in neutral, but it's steeper in real life than I thought it'd be. So easy to see how that car picked up some speed. But this is the main road where they come in. It's the only road that comes into the cemetery, so. And they go off in this direction here, and they take the first or second left there, and it might be the first. You can kind of see where I started the video where the truck was. And it gives the viewer the idea that they're going deeper into the cemetery than they actually are, because the headstone they visit of their fathers is actually at the front of the cemetery right over there. We'll walk over there in a second. But after Johnny gets killed and Barbara runs away, comes running down here, and the car's like parked right here, nose downhill, and Bill Heinzman, I think, picks up a rock from front of the chapel here and does about 2 or 3 swipes and busts the glass. And the infamous story of that rock coming out of his hand and almost hitting George Romero in the face while he was filming it from inside the car. And then she pulls the emergency brake because no keys. It goes down in neutral and grazes along that tree, dents up the driver's side, pins herself in, gets out the passenger side and runs to the farmhouse. But so we'll just go over here to the grave where they were visiting and where the scuffle took place. It's literally a stone's throw from the chapel. Yeah, this is a trip to be here, it really is. It's a legendary location. And Bill Heinzman, God bless him, the original ghoul, was loitering around back there in the background. Look, there's one of them now. I'm getting out of here. And this is the area right here where they visited their father's tombstone. It's right to the right of the Blair tombstone here. So, for all of you wondering, Johnny and Barbara's last name, 56 years later, the riddle's been answered. I don't know if it's really a riddle, but cool. So they set the flowers on the tombstone here. There was like a tree here, which you see from the reverse angle we were just at. The tree's obviously long gone. And basically right here was the coming to get you, Barbara. And pointing back over there is Bill Heinzman walking around, and Johnny and him get into the scuffle right here. And you can see these little tombstones in the shot when the zombie kills Johnny by knocking his head on Clyde Lewis Myers' tombstone right around the 1966 area from what I've seen online. That's actually, that was a pretty new tombstone at the time because they filmed it in 67 and then came out in 68. And then of course the reactionary shot here with his sister watching Johnny's death. The Nicholas Kramer headstone. And we just had St. Paddy's Day a few days ago, so he passed away on St. Paddy's Day. Wow. So here we are. Classic location from George Romero's